पैलेस्टीन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नाम तो सुना ही होगा, लेकिन जो नहीं सुना है वो आज हम सुनने वाले हैं टुगेदर विथ नन अदर देन अंतरा जोशी. Stay tuned everyone.
There once was a land called Palestine where Christians, Muslims and Jews lived fine. In the 1800s it was ruled by the Ottoman Empire. Meanwhile a bearded guy founded Zionists for Jews to aspire, a land that becomes their home and safe only for their kind. Then there was World War I that ended when the Allies won, and England was like, hey, this beautiful land is totally mine. Still the name was Palestine, even though it was colonized, and a promise for a Zionist state was made by a man that had no right. Then more and more Jews arrived seeking refuge, and that's alright until their plan to steal the land was no longer to hide. The year was 1948 when Israel bullied its way into a state. Thousands of Palestinians fled their homes to survive. No right for return, no right for a home, no right to fight for the land that they owned. Israel expanded more and more into an apartheid. Where is your humanity? Where is your respect for dignity? Call it conflict, that's insanity. It's time to change your mind. One day Palestine will be free, so be on the right side of history. You're not anti-Semitic if you stand against war crimes. Don't be brainwashed by the news. Now you can see for yourself the truth. Learn about the story of Palestine.
Yeah, so here we are, Palestine.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Sun Fun with Antara Joshi. We have a very special guest to talk to, and welcome to the first brand new episode of Sun Fun. Hi Antara.
Hi, it's good to be here. Thank you for having me, Veera.
Thank you so much.
And I have been working on MUN last month, and we were focusing on this issue, Israel-Palestine, and
Right.
there were different views, different voices. Everyone had their different opinions. Of course, this is like very vast topic and difficult for us to actually find solution on such topics, but we are gonna try, right?
Right, we are gonna try.
So
So in here we are going to discuss about the most common questions that strike our mind about Israel-Palestine war. We have heard about many atrocious acts going on in Israel and Palestine out there, and about all the Hamas and the common terms that we hear. So hi Antara, glad to have you here. Starting with Israel-Palestine questions that strike our mind. And Antara, brief us about yourself. We are interested to know more about you.
yeah, like past month, I have been working on this topic. Like it has been difficult. You know, it's like you have so much to decide upon. You have so much to discuss upon. You have so much to look upon in this topic. Like
Right.
it seems like an endless thing, right? That wherever you see conflicts, because Israel Palestine used to be friends, like allies before. Now आगे तो कभी मतलब लग ही नहीं रहा है कि वो they'll ever become friends, like, right? So yeah, I've been doing this for my IMUN. So, and this topic is really interesting, though vast, but really interesting.
Right. I
This-
knew you would brief us more about your achievements. That's why I saved that corner for myself. So guys, to tell you, Antara is a very good table tennis player. Then Antara has attended several of the MUNs, and we are glad to have her on our show. So let us keep moving. Antara, tell us in short about this Israel-Palestine war. Well, we are going to discuss about Israel-Palestine war. Over to you, Antara.
Yeah, Israel-Palestine war dates back, like it's long time ago. They have been in conflict since past several years, and it has been difficult for both the sides. Of course, Israel has a strong military, and so they can actually conquer Palestine. But Palestine still, like, yeah, Palestine thing, it's their land. Of course, it has been, and according to me, my personal opinion, Palestinians are not wrong. Uh, what do you think? Like, if a traveler वो रात को अगर he comes to your home, I want shelter for a night, and you give that traveler shelter for a night, and next day he moves you out of your home, he throws you out of your home. Of course, you're feeling like it's of course wrong, right? So that's what the Palestinians feel. कि हमारी जमीन पे से तुमने कैसे हटा दिया? And I think UN has a role to play in this, but UN is dominated, of course, by the US, and US openly supports Israel. So difficult for Palestinians. And how can Israel like bomb? How could they attack Al-Aqsa? Like it is said to be third holiest place for Muslims, right? Jerusalem has been a very important city for Judaism, be it Christianity or Islam. Jerusalem plays a very important role, and Palestine के पास तो कुछ नहीं है ना. They don't have anything other than Hamas. They don't have their own military or media. They don't have anything for themselves, right? So Palestine, this conflict has been in existence since long, and still we are struggling with the solution, right? So,
right. So by and large, Palestinians are in a complete fix. The condition, Palestinians are in a complete flummox that what to do and what not to do. And Israelis, they are continuously bombing, or they are like they are involved in a complete violence. Right. And I have also heard Palestinian children, small children, they got killed in the violence. Many women, they got killed. And many Hamas military figures, important military figures, they got killed. So moving ahead with another.
what's the problem is Israel has a really strong defense. You know, they have this thing called Iron Dome.
Yeah.
And Hamas, what can they use? Like for their rockets, they don't have anything.
Exactly. Yeah, and they don't have that much or that exquisite kind of resources that Israel owns, and that is the big problem. And Israel has a really, really good defense system, and we cannot expect Palestine to win before Israel. Yeah. So moving ahead, what is India's stand? This is a very, very common question that we ask. What is India's stand on Israel-Palestine war? We would like to know it from you, Antara.
Yeah, actually, every country has a different stance on this topic. UNSC meeting में अमेरिका को खुल के इजराइल को सपोर्ट करते हुए देखा गया. And पाकिस्तान नहीं मानता कि हमास इज अ टेररिस्ट ग्रुप. चाइना भी नहीं, खैर वो मानेंगे भी क्यों. बट रशिया, even Russia doesn't consider Hamas as a terrorist group. They say अगर हम हमास को हटा देंगे तो पैलेस्टीन के पास तो कुछ नहीं है ना कि अपने डिफेंस के लिए. So, but if we see India and Israel have a really deep friendship, like connections. They are allies, and our prime minister has visited the country, and you know, we have seen a good true friendship between India and Israel. But this UNSC meeting, our Indian ambassador, Dr. Trimurti, he was seen taking stand on Palestinian cause. So yeah, I have got the video. Dheera, if I could please share it.
We support the diplomatic efforts of the United and other members of the international community, the countries in the region in particular, to calm the situation and put an end to the ongoing violence and seek to achieve durable peace. These incidents have once again underscored the need for immediate resumption of dialogue between Israel and Palestinian authorities. The absence of direct and meaningful negotiations between the parties is widening the trust deficit between the parties. This will only increase the chances for similar escalation in the future. We believe that every effort should be made to create conducive conditions for resumption of talks between Israel and Palestine. In conclusion, I reiterate India's strong support to the just Palestinian cause and its unwavering commitment to the two-state solution. I thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah, so clearly India supports Palestine.
Yeah, because if India doesn't support Palestinians, they have the support of these Arab states, right? So, and we buy oil, we need oil from these Arab states. So if we cut our relations with Palestine, or if we do not support Palestine or some Arab countries naturally हमसे थोड़ी distant हो जाएगी. Of course, our oil trade will get affected, and yeah. So yeah, Veera, you can continue with your screen share.
Yeah, but I had a common question to ask here. What about Israel and Indian bilateral ties? Won't they quiver?
Yeah, Israel has been long time friend, and Kargil war, we cannot forget Kargil war में Israel ने India को बहुत support किया था,
Exactly.
but recently Mr. Netanyahu, he thanked some countries for their support, and he did not mention India, right?
Exactly. In his tweet.
Yeah, in a tweet.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we'll continue with our presentation. So we did this.
India has not it has said that we stand with just Palestinian cause. Like, if you see some countries in the world, they have some will say we stand with Israel, some will say we stand with Palestine, but India has to look at UN, US, सबको देखना पड़ता है ना कि you have to maintain relations with the United Nations and the US. So yeah.
Yeah, so the next question comes up on the screen. Palestinians are bearing most of the suffering. How would you justify this?
We have seen कि सबसे ज़्यादा मतलब Israel में भी no doubt कि innocent civilians have been killed in Israel as well, but if we see the number of casualties has been higher in this Palestine. Of course, because they don't have their proper defense, and they're not allowed to keep military actually, because I think Israel has been dominant, and unke paas they don't have anything other than patthar and all, like stones.
Right, exactly.
So of course, Palestinians, Israel has built that Iron Dome. So Israel has been good in defense. But what about Palestine? Palestine, they have nothing say. It has been difficult in Sheikh Jarrah, West Bank as well, and in Gaza. Sheikh Jarrah ko to you should leave, right? We have not wronged anything. So yeah, Palestinians are bearing most of the suffering. It's correct, and because of Israel's there are 57 Arab countries standing with Palestine, but none of them has that courage कि नहीं हम जाके Israel से लड़ेंगे. Like, everyone has this fear कि नहीं, we can't fight with Israel because the 6-day war in 1967, Israel defeated 7 countries together.
My God.
Everyone has this fear, and Israel is thinking on expanding. Like, they want this thing called Greater Israel, right? So we can see that Israel is a superpower to see,
Yeah,
and of course,
overall it is dominant. Right.
Yeah, of course.
Israel is dominant, and it has got its imperialistic forces, and that's why we are seeing all these wars. And yeah, so by and large, we can conclude that Palestinians are, of course, bearing most of the suffering, and they are surely in a trouble, in a fix. So let us move ahead. There was a ceasefire between Israel and Palestine to end this 11-day long war. What is expected to happen next?
First we need to see what is a ceasefire. Ceasefire is an agreement. Just say, we say कि we will not use weapons. कि weapons पे रोक लगा दिया जाएगा, हम भी use नहीं करेंगे, आप भी मत use कीजिए. So this just took place between Israel and Palestine, this ceasefire, and Egypt was the head. Egypt was like, okay, ceasefire. Egypt said we will mediate that. So, and one more thing, that Pakistan was thinking on sending their military for the Palestinian defense, but of course अगर वो अपनी military भेज देते तो हमको तो chance ही मिल जाता ना POK पे attack करने का. So they did not send, and some पाकिस्तानी नेता वो लोग बोल रहे थे कि पाकिस्तान का भी साथ में 2 न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब निकाल देने चाहिए, एक इजराइल पे डाल दो, एक इंडिया पे डाल दो. Why does India have to be there and everything? So yeah, so this was Israel पे दो कंट्रीज ने सबसे ज्यादा दबाव बनाया. यूएस, जो बाइडेन सेंट हिज अमेरिकन डेलीगेशन टू इजराइल, जो वही रहकर इजराइल पे दबाव बना रहे थे. लाइक जो बिडेन कम्स फ्रॉम दिस डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी, तो वो अरब्स का समर्थन करते हैं. लाइक अरब कंट्रीज दे लाइक दे सपोर्ट देम. बट बिफोर दैट ट्रम्प वाज फ्रॉम रिपब्लिकन पार्टी, सो ट्रम्प यूज्ड टू लाइक रिपब्लिकन पार्टी जो खुल के इजराइल को सपोर्ट करती है. सो या अमेरिका ने थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बनाया है इजराइल पे. और सेकंड है इजिप्ट. इजिप्ट ने सबसे ज्यादा प्रेशर बनाया, क्योंकि इजिप्ट को पता था अगर गाजा पे कुछ हुआ तो पैलेस्टीनियंस तो इजिप्ट में ही आएंगे ना, बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स बिकॉज इजिप्ट इज नेक्स्ट टू गाजा. सो
And Gaza,
they were like,
and
that's
Egypt
why
was Gaza's control.
yeah Egypt was Gaza was under Egypt's control, right? So yeah, Egypt maybe they put pressure, like a lot of pressure on Israel for ceasefire thing. बट इजराइल का कहना है कि हम हमास को पूरी तरह से, गाजा को पूरी तरह से चौपट कर देंगे, डिस्ट्रॉय कर देंगे. जबकि हमास ने कहा कि नहीं भैया, हम सरेंडर करते हैं, सांप के बीन में हाथ डाल दिया, हम माफ कर दीजिए. एंड दे वर लाइक कि हमारी सिर्फ दो रिक्वेस्ट है, हम दो चीजों की रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं आपको कि जो शेख जरा में जो 200 पैलेस्टीनियन फैमिलीज है, उन्हें आप प्लीज जबरदस्ती ना निकाले और अल अक्सा में कोई अपनी आर्मी वगैरह ना भेजे. बट नेतन्याहू ने तो खुल के बोल दिया कि नहीं, हम उनको जबरदस्ती उनको खाली भी करवाएंगे और हम अल अक्सा में जरूरत पड़ी तो भेजेंगे भी. अपनी डिफेंस. लेकिन उनपे इंटरनेशनल प्रेशर ज्यादा था ना, इसलिए सीज फायर उनको दे हैड टू, उनकी मजबूरी बन गई कि एंड फ्राइडे की नमाज होने के बाद, सीज फायर होने के बाद भी इजराइल की पुलिस अल अक्सा में घुसी. जब नमाज के बाद का उनका जो ये रहता है, तो उधर इजराइल की पुलिस घुसी और दे फायर्ड लाइक स्टन ग्रेनेड्स एंड रबर बुलेट्स. ऑफ कोर्स उससे कोई किसी की मौत नहीं हुई, बट घायल हुए लोग, दे गॉट इंजर्ड. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू इजराइल का कहना है कि this Palestine, these people were like Gaza jeet gaya, Hamas jeet gaya, and they were celebrating. So this provoked the police, and that's why police had to enter the mosque. But Palestinians का कहना है कि नहीं, ये लोग जानबूझ के घुसे and all. So like see what's happening is Israel मानता है कि हमारी जीत हुई, Palestine मानता है कि हमारी जीत हुई, लेकिन जीत इधर किसी की नहीं हुई है, right? Actually UN should deploy a team like a proper intelligence kind of thing, because that's how you'll know, right? कि क्या हुआ है, कौन wrong है, क्या हुआ है उधर, वरना क्या हुआ है, किसकी जीत हुई है, वो तो हमको पता ही नहीं चलेगा.
Right.
नेतन्याहू बिलीव कि हम पूरी गाजा स्ट्रिप को मिटा देंगे, क्योंकि पैलेस्टीन खुद तो मतलब सेल्फ डिफेंस की like they are not capable like to fight with Israel, like so. And even like I said before, 57 Arab countries are not ready to fight
against
one single Israel, because like they are super strong. So और ये लोग नहीं जीत पाएंगे. You know what? There's this interesting thing. Israel and China दोनों एक ही राह पे चलते हैं. Like they follow the same path. They have this specific war strategies. First is कि they will only attack when the world is busy. पूरी दुनिया का ध्यान कहीं और, and they'll attack then. कि फिर ध्यान ही नहीं रहता ना. And secondly, second strategy of theirs is this two-step war, two-step attack. Okay, understand this is like, वीरा, अगर मैंने तुमसे 100 रुपीज लिए and I decide कि मैं तुमको वापस नहीं करूंगी 100 रुपीज, और जब मुझे तुम मिलोगे तो मैं तुम्हें देख के भागूंगी नहीं. I'll say कि मेरे 5,000 रुपीज दो. You'll say what 5,000? नहीं, give me my 5,000. You'll say अरे what 5,000? नहीं, no, I want 5,000. What 5,000? And we'll debate on this 5,000. And जो पहले मेरे पास तुम्हारे 100 रुपीज थे, हम उसको भूल जाएंगे. यही किया इजराइल इस बार भी, और चाइना भी यही करते आ रहा है. तो इजराइल ने भी इस बार यही किया कि they attacked on Sheikh Jarrah before.
Right.
Sheikh Jarrah पे अटैक किया, and then इजराइल उन्होंने फिर गाजा पे अटैक किया. गाजा पे इतना ताबड़तोड़ अटैक किया, इतना जबरदस्त अटैक किया कि सबका ध्यान गाजा पे चला गया. And they forgot this Sheikh Jarrah. So Israel, ये चाइना एंड इसराइल दिखाते कुछ और है, करते कुछ और ही है पर्दे के पीछे. So we can't, like, they are very unpredictable countries. And third is this like dislike. इंडिया बोलेगी कि इसराइल ने किया, वाह वाह सही है सही है. एंड पाकिस्तान ने भी, चाइना ने भी सेम किया, तो इंडिया ने ठीक, China wronged. And same with Pakistan will say, wow, China did right thing. China was right. And Israel ne kiya to, Israel, why did they do this? And Israel was wrong. So this is right. But you see, Israel is such a small country. Like, the population is just 9 million if we Google it, right? So Israel, such a small country, but it's so developed, super developed.
But they are smart as well. And
yeah.
Operation Thunderbolt is the proof.
Yeah, right. Unki intelligence is Mossad,
right.
One of the finest intelligence in the world. So
what do you think?
And if to conclude, right?
Sorry?
If to conclude, this ceasefire took place because of international pressure. Hamas, Gaza, Palestine. Yeah, they were of course ready for this thing. But Israel, they did it because of the international pressure by many countries. So yeah.
Exactly.
And if to focus on solutions, right?
Yeah,
we got 4 things. First, let's discuss that super illogical solution. This is zero state की. हम कहते कि this इसका तो कोई state ही, इसका तो कोई Israel कोई Palestine कोई country नहीं होगी, right? Like Palestine won't be a country.
Yeah.
So this is not right. This is not correct. So this is, we can't consider the solution. Second is this 3-state solutions. वो जो कह रहा है कि इजराइल तो कंट्री रहेगी और जो गाजा है वो इजिप्ट को दे देंगे और जो वेस्ट बैंक है वो जॉर्डन को दे देंगे. बट इजिप्ट ने पहले ही कह दिया कि हम अभी वी आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर गाजा. और ऑफ कोर्स पैलेस्टीनियंस भी क्यों रेडी होंगे, लाइक दे विल लूज देयर आइडेंटिटी. So naturally, and Jordan have said the same thing, that no, even Jordanian identity will be lost. उनको ही लॉस होगा ना. So there are 2 solutions to emphasize on. This one state solution says कि हम पूरा इजराइल और पैलेस्टीन दोनों एक ही स्टेट बन जाएंगे, one country. So people have thought of Israel and all. So but this is like they say कि one state solution रहा तो it's good ना, military expenditure कम हो जाएगा और हम development पे ज़्यादा focus कर पाएंगे.
Right.
And if but you know, one state solutions is only good on papers, right? Because civil war will take place, like naturally.
Exactly.
Country के अंदर अगर दो तुम्हारे इतने dominant groups हैं, मतलब Judaism is dominant, but of course इतना मतलब तुम्हारा war conflict रहा है, तो you can't live with peace, right, with each other, like common. And there's this thing which is called 2-state solutions. Most of the countries, even we heard that India believes in 2-state solutions. 2-state solutions means Israel का separate country बन जाएगी, Israel और Palestine भी. But it's utopia, right? They won't survive. Like Oslo Accords, if we see this thing called Oslo Accords of 1993 and 95, they say that 2-state solution is the thing. Israel ने मान लिया, Palestine ने मान लिया कि okay, we are with 2-state solution, but Israel was not ready to accept. Israel was like, of course they have dreamed for this greater Israel, why would they even agree? But abhi to, you know, if we see कि 2-state solution also seems like it's not possible, right? It seems utopia, like, but you know, 2-state solution is the only thing like now. But humanitarian peace comes before ego. Israel needs to understand this. Like, when difficult, it's going to be even more difficult in the future if no solution be, you know, if we don't achieve peace, like, because peace is not something you wish for, it's something you make, something you are, something you do, and something you give away.
Exactly.
So yeah, we wish to, like, yeah, we hope there's some solution on this big conflict, and Israel and Palestine achieves peace in near future. So
The whole nation wants, the whole world wants actually peace between
yeah,
Israel and Palestine. And that's the thing. Well, thank you. I didn't know. I knew always that Antara's English is good, but Antara's Hindi is equally good. So thank you, Antara.